Now the field doubling up and getting ready to go racing. Again, Aaron Olson from Mackinac, North Dakota. That 14 car on the pole alongside Brian Mikkonen from Iron River in the 11X. Pat Cook, the 32, and Dave Kane, the 2C, making up row number 2. Jody Belfi. Not sure if that 11 car's got issues. You normally don't see them, unless they're giving them a down. They're giving them opportunity to hot lap this track in just a little bit. Still a little bit of moisture down on the track, and these guys are being asked via the radio receivers to run the track in a little bit and see if we can't get a thumb up or a thumb down as to whether or not the track's ready to go. As you well know, Jerry, because you've had enough of it blow into your eyes and hair and what have you, this red clay stuff is not exactly cooperative.
No, it
can be a little fickle.
Pretty much back in the day when I was out in the infield, I'd park the car out there. I'd basically take home part of the racetrack every night. I actually had a small part of the front stretch in my backyard.
Racetrack folks were calling you and saying, can we have some of that back, please?
I was happy to give it back.
You'd be surprised over the course of a season how much clay goes with the cars, how much blows off the track. You know, eventually you lose some of your surface over a period of years, granted.
Yes, you do.
But you do lose some of your surface. I learned that from our track prep expert, or track prep guru over in Ashland, Nick Nye, who has done a phenomenal job, him and his crew, getting that racetrack raceable for this season after some early struggles.
Nick Nye, the
dirt guy, yeah.
The dirt guy.
The red clay guy.
Yep.
Here we go. First of 4 Minnesota Modifieds for the Advantage RV Mod Series. We'll try this again. These will be 12-lap heat races, by the way. Aaron Olson just getting a little too anxious on the start. One of the things that we use to communicate with the drivers now in our local tracks is a one-way radio communication from the scoring tower and flagman to the drivers, and that advises them of not only race conditions such as yellow flags or red flags on the track, but also advises them of their lineups on restarts, things of that nature. And as I like to joke, Jerry, many times you've heard me say this, it's a one-way radio communication for a reason.
Yes, absolutely. We're not into debating.
Now, there's a penalty going to be assessed here to Aaron Olson, but I'm not sure why, unless it's to the tail of the grid. I think if you can't see him probably from here, from this angle, but he's either saying he can't hear or he is saying, hey, I'm the pole sitter, I need to set the pace here. Our flagman, Jeff Elliott, working the sticks tonight. Not entirely sure. He may be having receiver problems. Either that or just needed an explanation, one or the other. Got his explanation, and he's going to start up again. Penalty a little harsher if you jump the start with this series, apparently.
Apparently.
With most of our series, or most of our tracks around the area, if you jump the original start, they penalize you a row.
Well, he's going back.
They penalize in 2 rows here. So your new front row, Pat Cook and Brian Mikkonen, a couple of guys who know a lot about each other, racing a lot in this region against one another. And here we go. And Olson getting another run. And they are 4 wide down the front shoe before Jody Belfi thinks better of it. Mikkonen out front early. Olson to the inside, working against Cook and Kane upstairs. Cook flies up the hill. Hang on sideways as Matheson. Residlo just missed him. But Matheson is stuck up in the high side of turn number 4. and the caution flag will wave. This has been an interesting first couple of attempts here, Jerry, as that 14 car of Aaron Olson seems to be rather quick.
Yes, I'm sure that last start was perfectly legal because he didn't fire until the barrel down there.
True.
But it moved quite quickly from that.
Looked like he got an awfully good run. Wow. That car will be one to watch throughout the evening. Getting a shot at it here. This is the caution flag. Everybody seeming to check up. Cook up the hill, blue 32. Kane dropping down, and Matheson just plain lost it. And I'm sure it probably just died on him. He probably hit the clutch and the brake real hard, and it just died. And there you see, Mickey missed him pretty good. She did a good job of avoiding any contact and doing any damage. So here we go again. They're telling us top 3 finishers automatically advance. Last night they had 4 heat races and 2 semi-features in Grand Rapids.
They'll probably do the same tonight.
So one more time, 12-lap heat race, first of 3. And this time they do a pretty good job of making sure Mr. Olson doesn't get a real good run, and he may still make his way through there. As Mikkonen again with the big jump, Cook down low. Here comes Olson to the high side, the red 14. Downstairs, Belfi in the red 11. Kane, Stearns, this is a very loaded field. There's some very good cars out there. Stearns with a move to the inside on Cook. 3 wide for second place down the that chute. Cook getting out of the way. That's Stearns and Olson going by. Matheson to the inside for 4th. Mikkonen trying to fly away with this one. Let's see if he can hang on. Stearns is trying to reel him in. Then Olson, Matheson side by side for 3rd with Matheson with a run to the inside. Nice bite down low. Kane working against Belfi.
Superman looking to leap a tall building with a single turn here.
Stearns has reeled in Mikkonen quickly. Brian figures it out quick. He's only going to lead another maybe 10 feet. That was it right there. Your pass for the lead, Mike Stearns. Now your leader, Matheson, well back in 3rd ahead of Olson. Belfi has gotten by Kane, and he's bringing Jensen with him. That's for 5th and 6th. And Rizzo getting by Cook at the tail of the field. There you see the distance between Matheson and Olson. Matheson has caught Mikkonen. That is for 2nd as they go into 1 and 2. There's your battle for 2nd. Matheson looking to the inside. Mikkonen has a habit of really leaning that car over a couple of lanes up the track. Still hasn't quite gotten that thing to settle on all 4s all season long. And Matheson sneaking by for the spot. Got a pretty good battle developing here for 4th place. A little further back in the field, you see Stearns. He's run away with this thing by half a straightaway. Matheson, the next car in line right there, and then Mikkonen. And then your battle for 4th is a good one. The red 14 of Olson, the red 11 of Belfi. And Belfi has gotten by the quick Aaron Olson for 4th spot. There you see him. Olson trying to drive back as they go into turn 3. One more time around from Mike Stearns from Hecla, South Dakota. Mike Stearns will win his first heat race here. Took a little doing, but once they got going, they were very fast, and Mike Stearns fastest of all, the number 24S from Hecla, South Dakota, winning here in heat race number 1 of the Advantage RV Modified Series. Second place to the 9M of Dale Matheson, third to the 11X of Brian Mikkonen, fourth to the 14 of Aaron Olson, and fifth to the 11 of Jody Belfi.
And that's how you make up for a spin out. Yeah. Dale Matheson. You just charge right up through the field and at least get a look at the back end of the leader before the laps run out.